Peace, everyone. Welcome back. I hope you are very well wherever you may be. If this is your first time to the channel, welcome. We are reading from the manuscript Peaks and Valleys, which is a recent publication that I released in November 2024. And we are doing a further exploration and elaboration of the boundless creative potential that surges through the life spirit and how the individual can harness the divine life force intelligence that surges through our being. That is our prana, that is our life force energy. And I've dedicated this playlist to a deeper exploration going into other perspectives pertaining to this material. So if you would like to get the material for yourself, check the comment section below in any of these videos and you will see a link to Amazon, or you can reach out to me directly for a copy. And I really appreciate everybody's support thus far. We have a long way to go. This is just the very beginning stages. Excuse me. This is sort of like a prerequisite to Synchronous universe, which is a more in-depth study pertaining to what we're looking at now. That's the best way to say it. So but you don't have to buy anything in order, and you don't have to buy anything at all. Just stick around and we're going to go through this manuscript, and it's free. If you would, though, consider a like, share, or subscribe. That would be amazing and would definitely help the algorithm and help this channel grow in its beginning stages. So without further ado, let me open up the manuscript. I'm going to read chapter 7, which is where we are picking up from the last video. Again, please feel free to check out any of these previous videos. I have a lot to go over in the up and coming videos, so stick around. You have plenty of time to check out any of these other videos and take whatever notes that you would like. So just keep that in mind. All right. Chapter 7, Part 1, The Material Plane. Nothing exists outside the laws of the universe in Gaia, the matrix, as the higher order of divine intelligence operates as God and is everything. Generator, operator, destroyer. This is the creative trinity, going through different religions and even just practices, mental practices. The 3 is a powerful number and always has been. It represents the union between duality and the creative principle in the spirit, the life spirit of the individual. Also, God, the generator, operator, destroyer, that is the forces of energy, the nature's forces of energy, the universal forces of energy. Creation, preservation, and dissolution. Father, Son, Holy Spirit, or Father, Mother, and Son, which is how I've studied and learned it. So let's continue. As the student develops awareness of the ability to harness and respond to higher consciousness, the more powerful the creative process in the life experience becomes. That is, to cultivate faculties of the imagination, breath, prana potential, understand and manifest love in the highest forms of frequency. So we're being honorable with our expressions of our emotions via our divine machinations and developing and cultivating these faculties within us. In exchange, the student willfully sacrifices indulgence in the lesser parts of the animalistic nature in order to develop deeper insight, wisdom, intuition, breath, divine life force, which is divine life force, our prana, and enhance overall well-being. So again, guys, this is essentially what this entire book is about, and the next book goes further into this category of study. So Utilize this at your will. Again, check out these other videos. They're free. All of this is absolutely accessible to you anytime. And I'm sort of just a reminder that this is an opportunity for every individual, as if we seek any sort of expansion internally, that is a deeper awareness with all of the powers that we are all given when we are delivered here. So that is a great start. Let's get to the next page. The polarization in the material plane has become well recognized to the student by this point in time, as well as previous methods which have been developed, and understanding has activated the non-dual connections of equal opposites inside of the polarity designs of the matrix. So again, we've talked about this in previous videos, but there's going to be many forces, if you will, archons. There's different names for them, but it's sort of like the choice that we have to make mentally when we're getting bombarded by all these distractions and the persuasions of these distractions that may incentivize us to stagnate our boundless potential, meaning looping us into energy patterns that aren't serving higher purpose and leaving us stagnating for periods of time. So in order to develop deeper awareness, this material is designed to empower the inner awareness of the individual, and as we seek our own thought or creative potential and explore the boundless potential within, we know how to protect our prana from the external forces as well, at the same time simultaneously developing a strength in that regard. So that's essentially, again, what this is designed to do. And this is sort of the end, towards the end of the book, so it's sort of closing out with some of these notes here. So this knowledge can be strategically applied to the material plane, for the alchemist realizes the transmutability of thoughts and emotions have unlimited potential, and the ability to manifest anything must begin from the inner universe and flow into the creation field. The student has inner awareness of the darkness, the subconscious mind, which is the blueprint of the imagination, and the ability to willfully practice visualization. Remember, this is your blueprint. The darkness is your blueprint of the imagination, where all light is born from. Harnessing emotions, our energy and energies in motion, and feeling everything brings an extreme intuitive clarity to the individual. Understanding the power and ability to respond is within the chaos field first, before it reaches the physical plane to manifest into the coded creation field. The chaos field is internal in the mind of all human consciousness, and within the infinite potential of the individual mind is the harnessing power to bring thought waveforms from chaos into creation through the equilibrium or the balance of the electromagnetic field of the heart. Again, so taking on in responsibility the balance of our chakras, or just our overall well-being, our energies in motion, being able to transmute or generate all of our boundless potential from chaos to the primordial soup, the abyss, the subconscious planes. This is the darkness that the light's born from. So developing the ability to traverse these planes within. And as we expand within, we expand without. And these layers are also manifest in the physical plane. So we are taking notes to all this very carefully, very strategically, utilizing different techniques that we ourselves develop through our own exploration of expansion of our own magical universe, and how we develop that communication is our responsibility, or the ability to respond. So hopefully this is a great tie-in and intertwining as we close out, and people are getting a taste of, if you haven't watched any of these other previous videos, you're getting a taste for what we get into on this channel here, and what this playlist specifically is dedicated to. So just overall spiritual awareness, and then as far as anything extending from that would be your mental wellness and physical, and all of this is interrelated and correspondent with each other. So let's get back in. So additionally, we have noted how to develop awareness and agency of synchronicities and pattern recognition, transmute energy patterns to higher fields of frequency for healing self and helping other individuals remember they are capable of accomplishing anything in the faculties of the mind. The student has acknowledged identification is shaped through mind, not material. Special abilities, equipment, or architecture are not required for an individual to convene with God. The cultivation of all relationships determine the human experience. So I know this is spitting off a lot of, heavy sentences, but this is just reiterating some of the material and summing it up in the last section here. So this is all to review, and this is all to keep in your tool belt and review it as much as necessary. I think that I do mention this here. And you, traveler, have now become a wolf, connected in the deep wilderness. Embrace this place. It is the most magical place for you to utilize and resource as endeavors persist in the life journey. This is now home, wherever one may be. One possesses instant accessibility to traverse this magical universe and harness the infinite creative potential that lies within. One might have heard the phrase before, home is where the heart is. Remember, earth and heart, we are the earth, and we are one with all that is. The deep wilderness is the subconscious. We are now traversing, not comfortably, but we are now embracing fully our chaos. By the end of this book, the material should have empowered the individual to have a deeper understanding of the boundless potential that lies within. That is where that is, and this is where the individual is going to ultimately unravel everything from. And all our systems and programs are embedded into this subconscious mechanism, and that is an opportunity for us to connect and cultivate and commune, develop these deeper relationships as we go further within to unravel our boundless creative essence. So the student is now fully embraced with prana, removed veils of polarity parameters, and understanding spirit, the self-contemplative life force, and its perpetual energies in motion, or emotions. As a reminder, this material is compiled for the student to review anytime along their adventure and utilize at will. There are not secrets. It has been said, everything is hidden in plain sight. The student unravels the deeper meanings behind the message as one attunes to the inner universe and quiets the overstimulations and distractions of the external world. With boundless potential to unlock, there's no need for the author, to keep your time wrapped up in 700 pages of background notes. This is more than enough to take a few grains and integrate what rings true and resonates with your spirit. I truly intend this material to become a healthy relationship pattern with the reader and never anything more or less. I have poured my prana into this for you, and I hope you feel the love and power as you internalize the contents of Peaks and Valleys. And I'm just noting again, this is not for you to depend on completely, and don't throw it away if you don't understand it. So just to have a healthy relationship is all that I wished, and that's what it was designed for. And also to remind you that this is for you to explore in your life journey and not get stuck with your nose between these pages. So it's supposedly supposed to be short and compactified, and we will. I'm going to section by section elaborate as we continue to learn together and expand through our own individual practices, our own individual efforts pertaining to this material. And we're all embracing the traverse through the peaks and valleys on this journey, and we're here to help each other. All right, I have one additional note. I'll go ahead and share this with you, and we will have a few closing thoughts, and we'll get out of here. Again, real quick, thanks everybody for sticking around thus far. We're just getting started here. So I hope you're excited as me, and I hope you stick around for the future material because it's going to be awesome. It's going to be incredible. And I'm excited to share it with you as honorably as I possibly can. All right, here's an additional note from me to you. Dear readers, friends, family, supporters, and to whom this may concern, from my heart, thank you so incredibly much for your love and support. I am inspired by each one of you who has interacted with me and contributed to my life experience. I am honored to present this material to you and for these notes to be a small contributor and positive influence in your life experience. We are here to help each other remember we are part of one consciousness. If you will, share this with someone you love. I will be presenting material as time permits me to do so. Thank you again. If you would like to contact me directly, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. This is not professional or medical advice from a doctor. I'm simply just the alarm ringing to the spirit to live its highest purpose in human consciousness. And that is exactly, I write things because many times I can write it better than I can say it. So if I can put enough thought into how I can write it out well, that is what I'm going to transmute. And hopefully this allows me to expand on my own individual gifts that we're all given here. And this material is designed to empower the reader. So utilize this at your will and utilize it honorably, and it should serve you very well. And of course, with love always. If you would like to jot down notes, again, you can pause this here. I'll go back. We'll scan through. You can pause the video. But again, this is designed to be notes. So if you do happen to get the physical copy, you can write. I spaced it out enough so you could underline and write in between things if you would like. Highlight very easily. You don't have to highlight the words. I designed it to be kind of like a workbook for you. So that is how both of the books are designed, and you will see coming up soon, I will introduce Synchronous Universe, the manuscript of Synchronous Universe. So again, if you are enjoying any of this, please consider subscribing and like it and share it. Share the video or share what you can, like what you can, comment anytime, and please share your insights. I'm again really excited to do this, so I'm just trying to get the pieces and sort of put the pieces of the puzzle together as I go. So I already have some of it going, and before we head out today, I do want to share one more time the manuscript. All right. So Peaks and Valleys is here. See if I can get both of them up. Oh wait, wrong way. There we go. Synchronous Universe and Peaks and Valleys. All right. Oh well, this is a sample. Sorry, I grabbed a sample copy here. This is the book we're finishing up today. And you are welcome to contact me directly if you are interested. You can also check out the comment section below any of these videos. And your support means the world, but again, don't feel any pressure at all to buy anything. All of this is going to be available in this series. I'm going to dedicate this playlist to the these manuscripts. So let's do it. Continue to unravel your boundless potential. Everybody, I hope you're having a wonderful Saturn day here, wherever you are. And I always wish the absolute best in your endeavors, and that you please take care and make sure to have fun. And with that being said, everybody, I'm going to close this video out, and we're closing out the chapter 7 and closing out with the book Peaks and Valleys. And with this closing, I'll read the actual back of the book here, and we will get out of here. Dear travelers of Peaks and Valleys, inside is a new path to explore along your life journey. This collection of notes is a quick read, yet absolutely packed for individuals to develop personal strategies for understanding the infinite creative process and how to harness divine life essence. Enclosed is a small piece of treasure to add to the collection of the Magus and Student of Life University. Unravel all of the potential within you. Enjoy your adventure. Much love, everybody. Please take care, and I will see you in another video. Peace.